Everybody else has already gotten their AirPod 3s, so I'm going to do my own unboxing. I just got these today, so I've already been in the box a little bit. I haven't opened everything yet. But I thought it was kind of funny that as I was opening these things up, they basically come in what appears to me, it's like they come in like a little diaper. It looks like these things come in like a little diaper. I think that is kind of funny right there. They come in a freaking diaper right there. I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't even know what that's for. But bottom line is, I bought these because I got dividend payments from Chevron today, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to take these dividends, and instead of reinvesting them, I'm going to actually buy the AirPod 3 because I have the iPhone 2 terabyte Pro Max. So I was like, yeah, I want to get the AirPod 3. So inside the box, they come with these extra earbuds, and they have different sizes and everything, plenty of different sizes for different shaped ears. I tested these out in the store, and I liked the way that they fit, and I thought the noise canceling in these things was absolutely incredible. And I like the way they sound. Obviously, these have live translation as a feature. And I'll say it like this. I have the AirPod Max, but on my trip to Vietnam and Cambodia, I wanted to have noise canceling headphones that were smaller. I didn't want to have like gigantic headphones that I'm wearing. You know, on the airplane, it's okay, but I want to have like noise canceling headphones that I can wear, especially like when I'm walking around in Vietnam and walking around in Cambodia. I wanted to have something smaller. And, it was hard for me to really want to buy these because I have so many pairs of these Tozos that were given to me. These are the Tozo T10. And every time I do a review, I usually talk a little bit about it. But up until now, my favorite headphones that I was using were the Tozo NC3 and the Tozo T10. Now, ever since the AirPod Pro 3s came out, the price on these dropped from like $40 or $50 down to like $20. In some cases, you could probably get them cheaper than that. And it's sad to see that happen because these were really good headphones. And these came with a lanyard. You could wear it around your neck. These didn't. These were more designed like the AirPod Pros. But the thing about it is it's the stuff that they give you that Apple didn't. Now, the T10s have a wireless charging case. The NC3s don't. But what I liked about the NC3s is the NC3s have a digital LCD meter on the front that allows you to see exactly what the charge status is of the case, and they even tell you what the charge status is of the left and the right earbud. And I like them, but I did have problems with both of them. I guess they're based on the same technology, they're just packaged differently. Even though these are waterproof, these are IPX8 waterproofing. Meanwhile, the AirPod Pro 3s, these are IP68. So these have a better waterproofing rating than the AirPod Pros. Now, you can wear the AirPod Pros in the shower, but you damn sure don't want to swim with them. These are waterproof. If you really wanted to like actually swim with these, yeah, you actually could. And you're not doing any deep sea diving or anything, but yeah, you could actually swim with these. These don't have that rating, so you wouldn't want to do that, but they do have a rating to keep dust out, and they have splash and sweat resistance. The AirPod Pro 3 is splash and sweat resistance. My guess is when they come out with the 4 is probably going to be close to waterproof, if not waterproof. But Apple should have made waterproof head pods already, whatever they call them. They should have called them water pods or some shit. I don't know. My problem with these both is they don't have true active noise cancellation. These have noise cancellation, but it's nowhere near as strong as these. The T10s have no active noise cancellation. I think they had a newer model, the T20, and the T20 has stronger noise cancellation just like these. But the problem is, it's like until I get a pair of T20s given to me in order to show off and promote and review, I wouldn't be buying them. But I appreciate Tozo because I can use these for my Nintendo Switch, or I can use these for a laptop or something else. But the thing about it is when you have something as powerful and as how should I say, advanced and networked into the Apple ecosystem as these, the problem is it's like why would you use anything else but these? So I'm going to sync these to my phone. I already know what to expect because I've already used them. In fact, I made a little video of using these when I got my my new iPhone. But for the most part, I'm going to use these a lot tomorrow because I intend to go through Manhattan on the train. But the noise cancellation on these things is unbeatable. Very simply, they have better battery life. The noise cancellation is astounding. It's extremely powerful. And it just so happens to work perfectly with the Apple ecosystem. It works perfectly with the iPhone. It works perfectly with the iPad. It works perfectly with the Macintosh computer. So, this is not really, I mean, whether it's a review or not, it's late because everybody else has already basically reviewed these things. But I just think when you're in the Apple ecosystem, and one of the things that they just don't understand about these Android devices, it's like nobody's cross-shopping Android and Apple. Nobody's cross-shopping. If you're in the Apple iPod system or the iPhone system, you're going to keep buying Apple products. If you're in the Android system, chances are you're going to keep buying Android products. The bottom line is nobody's really cross-shopping this stuff. It's like those Galaxy earbuds are not as good as these, and we've already seen enough reviews to know it. Yeah, you could spend a whole lot more money and you get like Sennheiser or something like that. But the bottom line is nobody wants to spend extra money. And furthermore, people want something that specifically works with their iPod. If these go lost, these have a microphone in the bottom and they also have a speaker in the bottom right there. If these are lost, these things will beep and tell you where they are if you use Find My iPhone. And I've seen Find My iPhone in action. Like I've seen somebody find an Apple Pencil with it. And I thought that was amazing, the fact that you could track down an Apple Pencil. So if you lose an EarPod or an AirPod, the new sensors that's in the iPhone can easily track these things down. Even if you lose one of them or a piece of them, the sensor can track these things down. So all of this stuff is integrated into Apple. And even though it may not sound the absolute best, the noise canceling is still considered the best that you can get. But even though they may not sound as good as some of the professional, more expensive models, the simple fact is these work with your phone, your iPad, your Mac, and so forth and so on. And when you use these to make videos, like if you're using them to go live and you're using them for, podcasts, the sound quality is fantastic. So I just bought these. Again, thank you, Chevron, for the dividends I got from the stock I was holding. Sunoco's dividends will come in eventually, but I'm going to take those and reinvest it. So these are my new AirPod Pro 3. And what's also interesting is the fact that you can actually use these with your Apple Watch, and you can load playlists onto your Apple Watch. So that means that you can use your Apple Watch as a music player, because it has I have the Ultra 3, so this has a 64 gigabyte drive in it, a storage drive. So you can actually load music onto your Apple Watch, and you can play music from the watch directly to these without the phone, which I think is pretty cool, which is why I feel it would be better if they made these things waterproof. So this way you could use the watch to play music directly to these and go swimming, because this watch is made for deep sea swimming. And that would be really awesome. The only thing they're missing now is a pair of eyeglasses. And once they have a pair of eyeglasses and they got these earpods and they got the watch, basically we'd be moving in the direction of getting rid of the phone altogether. Now, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but I do think that that would be amazing if the AI technology gets so good that we can actually ditch the phone entirely. But I don't see that happening within the next 20 years. Things that I think is really, really interesting about the AirPods is that if they get lost, you can simply play a sound and it comes out of the case to tell you where the case is. And because of the fact that these things have Find My iPhone, it's possible for you to get an idea of where the things are and track them down just in case they get lost. Yet, I think that's really amazing, and I've seen it work with the Apple Pencil, and I really thought that was a cool feature. So, the case has a speaker. I think the case also has like a small microphone, but they definitely also have a speaker right there. And, I just think it's a really amazing product. It really is. So I'm riding the bus right now, and I'm headed towards the train. And I can honestly say these headphones are absolutely incredible. So first of all, I can't hear anything except my music. I can't hear anything. When I was on the train, this thing has noise canceling, drowns every single thing out. While I'm on the bus, I can't hear shit at all. It drowns everything out. The noise canceling is just absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I can also say that I like the fact that, unlike the other headphones I've used, an Apple feature is that it reads your text messages, and it also, of course, has gestures, so it allows you to shake your head yes and no in order to answer calls or not answer calls. So there's some gesture features. I think one thing that they could put on here to make it even better is what they could do is they could make it so that if somebody calls your name, then these things will automatically pause and hear that person calling your name and will know to pause. That would be a good feature, because right now I can't hear anything. I can't even hear myself speaking for the most part. And when you put these things on, it's very isolating. Like, all you hear is the inside of your mind. It's very amazing. So I'm in the Bronx right now. This is the Bronx. Very noisy. As you know, this is the Bronx. So this is where you hear about all types of shit happening every single day in New York City. But Mom Donnie's going to come in. He's going to put an end to all that, right? Exactly. Look at that. It's Sliwa. That's Sliwa right there. No, Sliwa ain't got a chance in hell of getting that fucking mayor. That's not going to happen. Sliwa is done. Sliwa is a joke. All he's going to do is like take votes away from Cuomo, and Cuomo has no chance of winning either. It's actually kind of weird talking into this thing because I absolutely cannot hear myself. It's like crazy. It's amazing. And on the train, it's even better. So it's pretty noisy down here, obviously, because this is, sea of I can't hear anything. All I can hear is like air. Let's also say these things have an absolutely amazing transparency mode. So it's like they have a digitized transparency mode. So basically, you only hear what the computer wants you to hear for the most part. The active noise canceling wants you to hear. But it's very, very effective. I'm amazed. The technology is amazing. The AirPods Pro 3 also comes with a new sensor that is specifically designed to basically scan through the skin in the back of your ears in order to continue to track your fitness. Basically, it monitors your heart rate. Now, I personally think that that sensor will probably be better when Apple finally creates a pair of smart glasses, so that this way you'd basically be wearing it all day long. Because the problem ultimately with what are those things? The problem with the EarPods is that you may or may not be actually wearing these things all day long. There may be some situations where it's inappropriate to wear these things. Obviously, like if you go to church or something like that. Now, as far as fitness monitoring, as you can see, this is my fitness data from yesterday. This was Friday. I've just started Saturday, so I don't have much to talk about. So as you can see, these combination of the Apple Watch, the AirPods, and the phone are able to monitor how much I moved and how much I walked and everything. Steps 14,630, distance 6.18 miles, flights climb 17. So,
these things work together. And I think, when most people want to say that Apple's not innovative, the reality is it's easy for you to take sensors and put that into new tech and say that I have it. It's easy for you to do that. It's easy for you to take a 30 megapixel camera and put it into a phone. It's easy for you to take a 100 megapixel camera and put it into a phone. It's easy for you to put a new GPS type system into a phone. What Apple does is, for one thing, they hold back, they wait, they test, and they retest in order to find out the pros and the cons of adding certain features. And when they finally do add those features, they do something like this where they implement it in a way where it's visually revolutionary or impressive. People can talk bad about Apple all they want. The simple fact is they understand build quality. They understand marketing. They understand how to make things that look good. I was cleaning my AirPods, for example, and because these things are dust and water resistant, to clean them is very simple. All you basically do is you take some alcohol, you take like maybe a microfiber cloth or even a paper towel, and you can just wipe them off after you spray them with alcohol. You don't have to worry about spraying them. And the simple fact is it's very, very easy to clean these things, and they look very nice. Now, I ordered a case to come in the mail. It's like a little rugged case with a keychain. Most people have those, so that this way you can clip it onto your belt and you carry it that way, or you keep it, or you can put it in your pocket, or you can clip it onto your book bag or whatever it is. I'm waiting for that to get here. I also ordered a different case for my phone because my camera button becomes difficult to press due to the fact that my case that I'm using right now is so thick that it's very hard to get in there and actually touch the camera button. So I ordered another case in blue, and I ordered the case for my EarPods in blue. I love my Apple Watch. I love my EarPods. I love my iPhone. And they work together. I didn't want to buy the AirPod 2 because I knew that the AirPod 3 was coming out. And I waited, and sure enough, they made the announcement that they had AirPod 3. I don't think I'm going to upgrade my technology until iPhone 20. So I'm going to stay with this 2 terabyte iPhone 17 until iPhone 20. I'm going to stick with this Apple Watch until, maybe iPhone 20, and they'll have Ultra 5 or 6 or something. I'm gonna hold on to what I've got because these things work so well that there's really not much else you can add. I think they've reached peak Apple Watch. They've reached peak iPhone. They've reached peak AirPods. I don't really think there's much more you can do. So right now I'm gonna go to the Electrify Expo. We're gonna see these electric cars and whatnot, and I'm gonna be wearing my EarPods and making my video using the EarPods. One of the things I also like is the fact that you can video record with your EarPods on, and you can listen to music while you're video recording. I don't know if that's a feature of iOS 26 or if that's a feature of the EarPods, but what I do like is that with conversation awareness, as soon as I start talking, I don't have to take the pods out. I can simply start talking, and they automatically know to cut whatever the music is down. But on top of that, they also amplify the voice of the person who's right in front of you. And that's a really innovative feature. I really like that. That's something that none of the other headphones that I've been testing have had. And it's something that, Apple put in there to work with Apple products. So once again, the product, as far as I'm concerned, is a 5x5. Last week was a complete bust. And there was no Cars and Coffee last week. And there was no Electrify Expo last week. So now, showed back up, Electrify Expo is on. And we're going to get up in there. So I'm wearing my AirPod 3s. And a lot of the road noise I don't hear. I basically hear my own voice amplified. And for the most part, the active noise cancellation continues to be really awesome. Now, of course, they also do have the transparency mode. But what transparency mode really is it's like a digital amplification of what's actually around you. Because, see, with the digital amplification technology, they can amplify sounds they want to amplify
and they can cut out noise that they don't want to amplify. So what that means ultimately is you get a nice, clear image of the sound around you. Yeah, all right. So I park over here because I refuse to pay these people $20. I'm cheap. I refuse to pay these people extra money to park my car. I got the ticket for $5 instead of $25 because instead of buying it, what I did was I got on the list and then I waited. And I was like, I'll wait till the very last minute before I buy. Sure enough, they sent me a text message like, hey, yeah, we're giving out $5 ticket opportunities and we selected you. So I got my ticket for $5. Not bad. Because normally it's $25. And initially I was like, do I really feel like going to this shit? I've already got an electric car. Not only that, I've pretty much driven everything else. But I wanted to come just so I could see like the show itself. Like, man, it's cold out here. So I see Rivian trucks. I've driven the Rivian R1. I think I drove the SUV and the truck. Got this Mach 3 Mustang right here. A lot of Teslas. Obviously, there's a bunch of Cybertrucks. They parked them together. Okay. Equinox. Equinox is a pretty good car. Cybertrucks. What's this? Oh, it's a regular Hemi. It's like they're almost having a car meet out here. Okay, it's not too much of a line. Jeep Wagoneer. Wagoneer S, I should say. I've been seeing more of those Wagoneer S's on the road. The problem is that's a fire sale. They're trying to get rid of them. Oh my God. Yeah, I actually got here earlier, but I had to go back home, get my wallet, because you got to make sure you have your wallet for able to drive. Got Becky right here. Hey, Becky. Supposedly they have like scooters and electric bikes and stuff for kids to ride. I'm not interested in any of that. It's funny, as soon as I turn my head, the active noise canceling is trying to reestablish what it wants to cancel, and then all of a sudden you hear the air conditioner. But I didn't hear the air conditioner in my ear. Yeah, these things are awesome. Okay, I got the Hummer. I think what they've done is they've turned a lot of this into track just so you could test drive everything. Cadillac has its space. Yeah, I'll visit the Cadillac space. But I've already pretty much driven that car. I already know. I own one. This is the future, guys. You know what it means? It means that I don't have to hear those shitty fart can mufflers anymore. Because the second you try to drive through my neighborhood with that bullshit, you're gonna get a ticket for a lot of money. General admission. What is this? General. Okay, I guess we're all general, I guess. Why not? Yes, let me cut this thing off so I can show them my ticket. You gotta coordinate. Remember, you gotta coordinate. this other wine because it's a different type of wine. It's no big deal. Wow. Okay.
Nice turning radius out of it.
Yeah, this is nice, man. I would get this. I just wondered if Cadillac would bring back the Escalade EXT.
We'll see.
Because if they brought back the Escalade EXT, it'd be a done deal.
Yeah, I know, right? So right out of here, just mind the traffic when we pull out here to the right. So
To the right.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, man. Yeah, GMs, man. Because it's funny, Mercedes had to get rid of those EQs, BMWs,
To the
iX.
left.
Just not doing that well. But GM's
Follow
killing
that Cybertruck. They're gonna
it. Follow the Cybertruck. Okay, let's follow the Cybertruck.
red light up here. Take a left here.
Yeah, this is nice and smooth.
Yeah. It's a nice truck. Very nice truck.
My only thing, I just wonder if I could drive something this big every single day to work. Because my Lyric is awesome.
Where do you work at?
I live out here because I have like 2 houses, but one of them is out here, and the other, like my workspace is inside the city.
It's in the city.
And this is a big truck.
It is a big
like
truck
this
for
thing's
the
big.
city.
Like I was thinking about the Ram TRX. That thing, I'd be ripping people's mirrors off.
Yeah.
Like, because when you try to drive through like Wall Street or Manhattan, the lower Manhattan,
Yeah.
man, you tear somebody's mirror off.
It's tight. It's
Yeah.
tight.
But this is nice, man.
I've
This
driven
is
to the
soft.
city a couple of times.
Now, rear wheel steering automatically comes with an RST.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Wow.
And then we're gonna take a left up here at the fork.
Left at the fork.
Yep.
Yeah, this is nice. I like this more than the F-150, in fact.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, GM's making a killing on this stuff, man. I'm a shareholder. I'm just waiting for them to stop with the tariff bullshit, so this way we can go back to glory, you know? Because it's like right now we're still under $60.
I know the tariffs are.
Yeah, it's like you can't compete with China for raw materials. I don't know why they even bother. It's like you kind of just have to make a better deal. Stay behind the Tesla?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
Yeah.
Or I'll get behind that Blazer.
Okay.
No, I mean that Silverado.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay behind him. I would imagine the Sierra drives pretty much the same as this.
It's
I would
pretty similar.
imagine,
Pretty
right?
similar.
Yeah.
Pretty similar.
I know they have one. I might
Yeah.
drive it, but I'm scheduled to do the IQL or the IQ.
Okay,
Escalade.
nice. What's the IQL?
The Escalade.
Oh, it's Escalade. Okay.
Yeah, because I would consider one of these type of vehicles. It's just that my only thing is, how would I handle this as daily driving into the
So
city?
slow down.
Slow down?
Yeah, just get
Stay
behind
behind
the
him?
truck, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go straight, and this right lane is the straight lane.
All right, so I'll just
They're
follow
going,
him.
no, don't follow.
Don't follow.
He's going a different route. Easy. You gotta go straight here. Stop.
Oh, I thought he was turning.
Yeah, they're being weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy's being extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had the light on. I thought he was going that way. You know what? I guess maybe they told him, yeah, don't go that way. Just, get back into this lane.
They're probably like, oh, go in the right lane.
Yeah.
And they started going right.
These people sending false signals. Yeah, this is awesome, man. Now, do they have the same deal, like you get Super Cruise free for 3 years with the lease, or do you know that?
I'm not sure about
You don't know
all
about that.
for you.
Okay, so that's
But if you
dealer
talk-
stuff, right?
Yeah, dealer, and we do have a product specialist that might have the answer.
This thing is huge.
And yeah,
This
if
thing
you
is
talk-
like
If
huge.
you go to our
man.
big tent, when you walk in,
Yeah.
if you go to the big tent, the Chevy tent, they'll have a lot of answers for that stuff.
Wow.
All the little details about,
Man, this truck is huge.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like it, though. That's the crazy thing about it.
Yeah.
It's already. Yeah, this is cool. Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I live in LA right now, but the last few years.
Oh, okay. How's that? How was the
Cool.
move?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
All right.
I used to come up to New York a lot, though. I love New York. Went to
Yeah, I can't move. I
art
can't.
school
I've
up
lived.
here, and
I
have a lot
can't
of friends
leave
up
here. Yeah, I can't leave here. A lot of people left the state, but I can't leave here. I'm staying here till I die.
Yeah, I do love New York. I wanted to move up here when I was younger because I have a lot of friends around here. I used to come up like 3-4 times a year. And I've seen most of the boroughs.
Wow.
Where are you from?
No, New York, born and raised. I've just lived outside the country
Okay. Where in
a
New
bit.
York, though?
Queens.
Queens? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to stay with a friend and his grandma in Jamaica. Jamaica, Queens.
Yeah.
I like Queens.
No, Queens is awesome.
Yeah.
Problem is nobody can afford to live there no more.
I know, it got expensive. So, just wait, let these guys exit.
Let these guys.
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
Yeah, just let them exit.
Cool.
Which one, sir? Oh, the silver. Perfect. My favorite color. I got the Lyric in silver. Okay. Oh, don't want to get flattened by a Cybertruck. So you gotta be very careful. Okay. Nearly got flattened. Oh, you know what? It's got a bluish. I think this is white diamond. This is not even silver. This is white diamond. All right. It's got the tan interior. Hi. How you doing?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Now it's like at this point I've basically driven all of these things, so
Yeah.
you know, for the most part, a lot of these cars drive alike. It's like here, this thing is 9,000 pounds, and then they have a new one that just came out, the ESV model IQL, and it has 11 seats. And I'm like, this guy must have a cyber beast. That's why he's up there trying to really push it. I don't need to drive these things fast. I'm just simulating what I would be doing if I was driving in a normal driving situation, because I drive into the city every single day, you know, for work. And my only thing about it was these things are so big that if you drive through the city, now you're risking ripping people's mirrors off, you know?
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to have to deal with that. Not only that, if you try to park one of these things in the city, they charge you like $150 to park these things. It's insane. This is a super oversized vehicle. So my car, and I have that same silver Lyric right there. My car, they consider it oversized. So
Are you actually filming as we're running?
a little, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I'm a YouTuber.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah, so you know, it's like I get a little bit of content, because you know, nowadays it's like hard. I do all types of things. I fly planes. Yeah, I got you. In fact, you could join my YouTube. I'll tell
You
you
said
what.
you fly planes?
Fly plane, Cessna Skyhawk. What is it?
172.
Cirrus. I'm saying, yeah, the 172 Skyhawk.
SR-22.
Cirrus. We got the
So you have
SR-22.
your license?
Yeah.
So I just did a little bit of shopping here. And this will probably be it for me for right now, because the thing about it is I've been wearing these things all single day. And basically, I love the noise canceling feature. One of the things I think people who don't use these type of headphones need to understand is when somebody's using this noise canceling thing, it cuts everything out like completely. So if you were a parent or if you were a teacher in a classroom, the kids can't hear shit you're saying. So if you're a parent specifically, you should make your kids take these fucking things out their ears, because otherwise they can ignore the shit out of you and you wouldn't even realize it. You could be saying whatever you're saying and they wouldn't even hear the vibration of your voice. It's amazing. But I love them. I would have bought these things a long time ago, but once again, I was waiting for the 3 because I was hoping that they would update them in ways that would make the money that you spend more worth it. And sure enough, they did. They really did. Live translation, I played with it with a person who spoke Japanese. It worked out pretty well. And using them on the train, using them on the bus. If I had to take mass transit every single day in the city, these things would be absolutely fantastic. But that's it for now. So I'm gonna finalize this and on to the next product.
To be continued.